For decades, there was one piece of advice every young American heard. Go to college. Get a degree. Get a good job. Build a successful life. Simple. At least, that was the promise. But something strange is happening. More and more Gen Z students are starting to question whether college is worth it at all. And for the first time in generations, many are choosing not to go. Because the numbers no longer make sense. College tuition has exploded. Student debt has exploded. But salaries haven't kept pace. Many students now graduate with tens of thousands of dollars in debt. Some owe even more. And then they enter a job market that often doesn't guarantee financial security. That creates a dangerous question. If a degree no longer guarantees success, why pay so much for it? And Gen Z isn't afraid to ask that question. Unlike previous generations, they grew up with the internet. They watched entrepreneurs build businesses from bedrooms. They watched creators make millions online. They watched software developers learn skills without universities. And they watched people earn money from YouTube, e-commerce, freelancing, and AI tools. College stopped looking like the only path forward, and technology accelerated that shift. Today, a teenager can learn coding from online courses, learn marketing from YouTube, learn design from AI tools, and start a business before graduation. For many young people, that feels more practical than spending 4 years in a classroom, especially when the cost keeps rising. But the problem goes deeper than money. Many Gen Z students feel disconnected from traditional education itself. Some believe universities teach outdated skills. Others believe colleges move too slowly compared to modern technology. And in industries changing rapidly because of AI, that concern is growing. Because what happens if you spend years studying for a career, only to watch that industry transform before you graduate? That's becoming a real fear, especially in white-collar professions. And then there's social media. Every day, young people see stories of successful entrepreneurs, startup founders, influencers, creators, people building wealth without traditional degrees. Those success stories don't represent everyone, but they shape perception, and perception influences decisions. The result? College is no longer viewed as an automatic investment. It's being treated like a business decision. Young people increasingly ask, what's the return? Will this degree actually increase my income? Will it justify the debt? Will employers still value it in 10 years? Those questions would have sounded strange decades ago. Today, they're normal. Now, to be clear, college isn't disappearing. Many professions still require degrees. Doctors, engineers, lawyers, scientists. Those careers aren't going away. It is the belief that college is necessary for everyone. That idea is weakening, fast, and universities are noticing. Enrollment numbers have declined in many areas. Students are exploring alternatives, trade schools, online education, certificates, entrepreneurship, self-directed learning. The monopoly colleges once had over knowledge is disappearing because information is everywhere now. And that's creating one of the biggest educational shifts in modern history. The bigger question isn't whether college still has value. It clearly does. The real question is whether traditional universities can adapt fast enough to stay relevant in a world where knowledge is becoming cheaper, faster, and more accessible every single day.